the secret artisans behind Doenjang and Gochujang, the untold Korean fermentation legacy. When people talk about Korean cuisine, they often mention kimchi, barbecue, and street food. But deep inside every Korean home, past and present two ingredients have held the true soul of Korea: doenjang, fermented soybean paste, and gochujang, fermented red chili paste. Most people think these condiments simply came from farmers or royal kitchens, but the real story is about a group of artisans whose existence was almost erased from history. These artisans were known as Maeju masters, women and men who devoted their lives to fermenting soybeans, nurturing clay jars, and guarding fermentation secrets passed down through generations. Our story begins in the mid-Joseon dynasty. In a small mountain village surrounded by clean water, fresh air, and quiet valleys, there lived a woman named Yoon Ga-hwa, the granddaughter of a long line of Maeju artisans. Ga-hwa had spent her entire childhood learning the secrets of fermentation, how to choose the perfect soybeans, how long to sun-dry Maeju blocks, how to read the air temperature by smell alone, and how to prepare the jangdok clay jars so the paste could breathe naturally. Her grandmother used to tell her, "Doenjang and Gochujang are alive. Treat them like children. They grow with time, care, and patience." But the real secret Ga-hwa inherited was something not written in any book. A special dual fermentation technique believed to bring deeper flavor and longer shelf life. This method was known only to a few families in the region and was passed from grandmother to granddaughter. One winter, a severe famine struck the region. Villagers struggled to preserve food. Salt was scarce. Crops failed, and many families were left hungry. Ga-hwa knew that fermented foods could help people survive the winter, but only if made correctly. She decided to use her family's secret technique to create a batch of both doenjang and gochujang that could last longer and provide strong nutrition. She worked day and night crushing beans, shaping Maeju blocks, tying them with rice straw, hanging them under the sun, and praying they would dry properly despite the cold. When spring arrived, Ga-hwa finally opened the jars. The aroma was deep and rich. The color was darker than usual, but the flavor salty, earthy, and full of life was unlike anything the villagers had tasted. Her doenjang kept people healthy through famine. Her gochujang gave warmth and energy during harsh winters. The villagers called it Ga-hwa's life-saving jat. However, when government officials heard about her incredible fermentation ability, they took samples to the palace. Chefs at the royal court were astonished and began using her paste in dishes served to high-ranking nobles. Yet, they never mentioned her name. History credited the palace for the advancement of Jang culture, while Ga-hwa's identity faded from the official records. But among villagers, her legacy never died. Many Maeju masters today still whisper her story about the woman who saved a village with her jars, about the artisan who perfected the balance of nature and time, about the guardian of Korea's fermentation soul. Today, every spoon of doenjang jjigae and every bite of spicy gochujang carries a piece of that forgotten lineage. The jars you see on Korean rooftops aren't just containers. They are the living descendants of artisans like Ga-hwa, whose silent hands shaped the foundation of Korean flavor. So next time you enjoy doenjang or gochujang, remember, behind these everyday ingredients were masters quiet, unseen, but extraordinary, whose stories deserve to be told.